Welcome back to FloCheer Radio. This is our once-a-week podcast. For about 30 minutes, we talk all things all-star cheerleading and dance. I am Megan Motley.
And I'm Lindsey Perry.
I'm Jessica Baker.
I didn't know who was going to go first there.
I know. I was like, oh, yeah.
Usually it just goes down the line.
I know we switched it up. Jess normally does the intro, but I was feeling spicy today.
So. I know. Congratulations, you didn't mess it up. So. Yeah. It's much more scary when I'm doing it for all of you.
I was a little nervous, but we made it.
Good job.
Yep.
We have arrived.
This is going to be probably one of my favorite shows ever.
This is an exciting podcast.
This is a very exciting podcast.
Tell us why, Megan.
Well, number one.
Now I'm excited.
Lindsey.
I don't know what I'm excited for.
Lindsey went to Top Gun, and you spent 3 days with them.
I did. I spent 3 days in Miami.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So I know you kind of got to see all of the teams there.
Yes,
so
I did.
I'm really excited to kind of hear all of the things and some of the things you're allowed to share.
Yes.
I know you're full of secrets.
There's so many. That's why my hair's so big.
I'm a little jealous, too.
I know.
I saw your Snapchat.
Well, I'm going to fill you guys in on everything, but it's a lot. So we're going to save it for later because there's a lot of stuff.
And
cliffhanger.
what else are we talking about? I love your segment where you kind of go through the favorite things you've seen. We'll get back to who won the week. We had to take a short break.
It's back.
Yeah, I went out on vacation, and then, so now I'm back, and I have new people, and I'm really excited about this week.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be really good. But I think the most exciting thing of all is it is officially, or unofficially official. We're naming
now it's official.
The official Small Gym September.
Woo!
So
that was exciting.
all month, we love small gyms so much, and it's really funny because I think sometimes this is some feedback we get. People are like, "Oh, y'all don't love small gyms. Y'all don't pay attention to small gyms.
Yeah.
Like, where's our love?" And I'm like, "Girl." We're like a small gym.
We're literally a small gym over here. We are an extra small. We call ourselves the extra small team. International.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
Level 1.
Not tumbling.
No,
we're not tumbling anymore.
Small.
Oh yeah. 6.1.
Yeah.
All that.
Exactly.
Extra small co-ed.
Exactly.
But no, we're like just a small but mighty team, and we have a lot of heart, and we love small gyms so much, and we wanted to kind of set aside a whole month where we just shine the light on all small gyms and just do some fun stuff because, they fly a little under the radar sometimes, and we want them to take center stage.
Yes. Well, and one of the things that we're always asking for is for news. So if you are a small gym, send us the news. So sometimes it's easier to find information on some of the bigger gyms and things like that. So
definitely. Yeah. So it's
shoot us a DM.
Send us the leads.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to reach out to us. Like that's
Slide
honestly
into
some of the
our
ways.
DMs.
Yeah.
Send us all the leads.
Yeah. No, it really is the way that we like find news. We either kind of stumble across it on Twitter.
Or people tell us the news.
Yeah. And so we're always happy to kind of take suggestions and story ideas and everything else. So don't be shy in reaching out to us.
So speaking of small gyms, I guess we're like kind of doing life updates, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
Well,
speaking of small gyms, one of the places that I traveled to when I was home in Pennsylvania was a small gym that I used to work at before I moved here.
That's awesome.
And it's Airborne Training Center in Pennsylvania. I have they gave me a scrunchie, so I have the scrunchie around my microphone.
Cute.
Shout out to Airborne. And I got to hang out with some of the teams and a very special little girl. Her name is Jillian. Aww. And where is this photo? My goodness. I have this photo right here. Jillian she was born with what they call a little arm. She calls it her little arm. Oh. So she has, she's like an amazing tumbler, even though, she has her little arm. And so I got to hang out with Coach Kelly, who is one of the owners, and I went to her, tumbling private, and, we're doing, a little feature on that.
Oh, so
that'll be coming out soon, and Jillian's so really funny, and she has such a great sense of humor. And she's, the center flyer on her team.
Oh, wow.
And they're working on tuck drills and all that stuff, so it's going to be, really, really cool.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm glad I got to go visit.
Yeah. What? That's really awesome and very inspirational
yes,
and sweet. That's
absolutely.
Really fun that you got to go and do that.
Yeah. and it's one of the girls I used to coach. So,
yeah, I love that. Well, I can't wait to see that come out.
Yeah.
I don't know that I really have any life updates. Like, my week was incredibly non-eventful. Like, I ordered some nightstands. If you
wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
What color?
They're actually an off-white. Thanks for asking.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very adult of you.
I know. Like, that's so boring. I wish I could take that back because I don't want people to think I'm that boring. But you know, Labor Day weekend was like very low-key, very relaxed. Yeah. Like nothing special.
Wait, didn't you say it's like National Pizza Day or something?
It is National Cheese Pizza Day.
Okay, well, maybe you'll have news later because for those of you who don't know Megan, she's really into pizza.
I love pizza.
After I thought it was pepperoni pizza though.
I know, but whatever.
It's the same thing.
Pepperoni
pizza has cheese on it.
Pizza.
No, I actually was, every time we'd go to a competition, you know, they end really late and we're like working really late and I'd always order pizza for everybody. And
I was always so mad at you.
I know, because
it's so good.
And then halfway through the year I was like, guys, I'm so sorry. This is really not a beneficial habit and I'm gonna start ordering salads or just anything else. But
and then you get pizza again.
Yeah, it's always pizza. And then like I give in.
You get tagged in pizza wedding dresses and like anything.
Well, my favorite is somebody tagged me in a thing where it was like an exercise ball, but they photoshopped a pizza over it. It was like exercises you could do
on a pizza slice.
Yeah, no, a big like round pizza over all the exercise balls. And I was like, that's my kind of exercise.
That's hilarious. That is so funny.
But yeah, so today is on my top list of favorite national holidays for a couple reasons, I guess.
That's
Small
awesome.
Gym September and National Cheese Pizza Day.
I love it.
I have a way cooler update.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And if you're watching, it has to do with these really cool, like, little blind mice sunglasses. I had to go to the eye doctor today, and they made me wear these because I dilated my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
You can see for like 3 eyes.
Oh, I should have sent the photo to Lindsey so she could pull it up, but really, it was like her eye was all pupil, and then there was like a baby thin line of like the
and
color
I had to
of her
drive. They had me put them under here, and I drove like this. You can't see it. I have like these sunglasses under my glasses.
It looks
you
like
look great.
I would have driven past you and been like, "Excuse me."
I literally you look like you're wearing a blindfold.
So
trying to test your direction skills around Austin.
Yeah.
So that's my update. Pretty exciting.
No, that's
got my eyes
very
checked
exciting.
today.
I'm gonna try to do something really cool this next week, so I have something
should.
fun to say.
Okay.
gotta come back
tuned.
from
I'm
that.
doing something cool this
For my
next
cool
week.
life.
Do tell.
I'm going to Denver, Colorado, and I'm going to go visit Cheer Central Suns.
Oh, man.
So that's another cool life update
That is
I
awesome.
have. So I'm really excited. I'm going to go to all the gyms, and I'm going to get to hang out with, you know, their new extra small all-girl team, and I get to see Revolution and just all the teams. I'm really excited.
We haven't been to that gym before.
We haven't. We've never been, so it's really cool. It's going to be really fun. I'm excited.
Definitely. Well,
definitely jealous of your travel schedule.
We have a run-up show, but I'm gonna throw us all out of order a little bit because I want to make sure we get to this before. We have a special guest joining us today. In honor of Small Gym September, actually. Catherine Whedon is the owner of FloCheer out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we were lucky enough that she took some time today and is going to join us and chat a little bit about Lux, about small gyms, and all that kind of good stuff. So
let's give her a call.
Yeah, let's give her a ring and get her set up on Skype. And I'm going to put these headphones in.
And I'm loving her pro headshot that she sent.
I know.
Honestly, I don't know who
glamour
took
shot.
that
It's
photo.
amazing.
So it's beautiful.
Guys, I don't know how to work Skype. Okay, here we go. I think this is it.
And I'm loving her pro headshot that she sent.
I know.
Honestly, I don't know who took that
It's
photo.
amazing.
Can you hear me?
We can.
Hi, yes.
Okay, I'm here.
Yay.
She's ready
Sorry,
to go.
we have like a weird echo in our ear of us talking.
Right.
But I think it's going away. How's it
going?
Okay.
Hi, yes.
Okay, I'm here.
She's ready
Sorry,
to go.
we have like a weird echo.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh my
can.
gosh, this is so bizarre.
Okay.
There's like a feedback loop of us talking.
Okay, so that's fine. Let's just keep
Yep.
going.
Let's see.
So, tell us a little bit about you and how you got involved in cheerleading and kind of ended up starting Lux.
Oh man. Okay. So let me start by saying that I am the director of the gym and I'm also one of the owners, but we have two owners, Kyung and Amber Chong, that are pretty much the foundation of the gym. So how did I get started in cheer? I grew up a little bit all over the country. My dad was a doctor and we traveled a lot, and my older sisters cheered. And to be honest, had my older sisters, Courtney and Kristen, not cheered, I would have never gotten into it. I spent a lot of time in Michigan through my middle school and high school years and was part of the one all-star team in all of Michigan. We went to COA Nationals in Orlando, and it was the first time I had ever seen all-star cheer in real life. And they were doing stuff I had never even heard of before. And that was really kind of when I was sold. Went to the University of Oklahoma, cheered there, did all-stars, coached for a gym that's not around anymore, Oklahoma Twisters, moved to Tulsa. My husband's a Tulsa police officer. And was a part of another small gym, running it as the director. And then there was a secondary small gym, and we basically came together and we said, we have a really big vision. And so Kyung, my owner, was like, let's do this. Let's put these two gyms together. We want to stay a small gym, but let's be a reinforced small gym. Let's create a better opportunity. We were both getting kids to about the level 4 or 5 level, but not enough of them all together at one time to create a world's team or a really aggressive competitive 4. So we said, let's put them together and let's have these kids be able to compete in our uniforms, under our logos. And they were a blue gym. We were a red gym. We compromised on purple.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Awesome. We compromised on purple. And then we were sitting in the mastermind of all this happened at the Grand Lux Cafe in Dallas. And we were looking for a name, and we were just kind of like, Lux. It sounds cool. It stands for absolutely nothing. There's no acronym. But we were like, it's cool, and we like the purple. And so FloCheer was created, and we are now in our 5th season.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
I love that story.
That's so great.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool that y'all kind of saw that opportunity to combine forces and kind of like take it to the next level. So that's really exciting. But
yes, we realized as small gyms, we couldn't just sit on our own islands. And so we realized that we were really better together than we were apart at that point.
Yeah, definitely. And so this last year, y'all actually did an Instagram takeover for us, which was really fun. So cool. Yeah. So what was it like competing in the new extra small division?
Being able to compete in the inaugural season of extra small was the coolest experience ever. So I had done the world circuit with Oklahoma Twisters, and I had competed at Worlds and had been going to Worlds even though we didn't have a Worlds team. And when we finally had a Worlds team, when we combined the gyms, we were in international for years, which is, pretty big divisions, pretty stacked up. And when extra small came around, it kind of just came at a good time for us that we were kind of having a lot of college kids graduate out and like move on with their real lives. And we said, let's do it. When they opened up extra small, I think we were all scared. It's going from college and co-ed to all girl and senior was a big jump. But, extra small created a lot of hope, and it created a lot of opportunity for small gyms and medium gyms and even large gyms that could do better at 14 to combine down to that size. So competing last year was so cool. All season, we got to interact with a lot of different teams. KCAC, we got to compete and interact with Elite Cheer, St. Louis Cheer. Yep. Then we would go to other additional events and just kind of continue to see gyms that were either like really established and or brand new. And even going up to Worlds, it was such a surprise the whole weekend. Everything was so cool. It was such a surprise. Nobody knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Definitely. I think that was really fun for us as well, kind of like the inaugural season of a new division. It's like, you don't know what to expect. And it's just so fun to see cheer in that way where it's smaller teams, but they have to almost be more creative and
absolutely.
So yeah, it's so much fun. And I love kind of that opportunity as well.
And I think small gyms, because I come from a small gym, I think they have kind of this secret weapon almost of connectedness. The coaches to the kids and the kids to the coaches, the kids to each other. It's a smaller environment and more of a kind of a family atmosphere. Yeah. Even connecting with the parents. So do you feel that you experience that a lot in your gym as well?
Absolutely. And I think that, a lot of large gyms get kind of a bad rep that these kids are a number and X, Y, and Z. And I don't necessarily know if that's the case as much as at a small gym. Like, I make it my business to know, like, how old are these kids? What grade are they in? Where do they go to school? Who are their parents? Do I know their parents by name? Yeah. And you get to really kind of be a part of them growing up. And that was kind of the cool thing about last year's Lady Legends, because we went back to senior, the team was younger, but it was all homegrown. Those kids like learned to back handspring in our gym. And I remember sitting at Worlds round 1, before we got the warm-ups, they were about to call our name, and I was sitting there getting ready to watch them take the stage, and I just cried. I mean, I just cried.
I have chills right now.
Yeah, thank you. I cried before they even put that routine on the floor, because I knew what it took for those kids to get there, and you see their real lives, and you see them get a back handspring. You see the real life triumph and defeat, and it was the coolest experience I've ever experienced as a coach.
That's awesome. I think it's so like special to like take in that moment of being at Worlds and just remember like that's what it's about. It really is.
That's the especially seeing it through from like their beginning of cheerleading through to the end. I have another question, Catherine, about speaking of connectedness. I know you are a big advocate for small gyms and small gyms sticking together. So of course, it's a social media question, but how has social media kind of impacted small gyms in this industry? How has it helped? Just tell me more about that.
So I'll give you the short answer and the long answer. The short answer is that right now it's helping tremendously. The real truth, long answer, is about a year ago, it was a part of the destruction of small gym. The exposure rate was 100% larger, medium gyms who absolutely earned their success. Like, let me not take anything away from any gym that has gone out there and been battling it out for 25 plus years. Yeah. But, you know, those are the kids you're seeing in the catalogs. Those are the kids in the advertisements. Those are the kids on social media. And there was very little exposure of small gyms. And in the industry that we're in, these kids are seeing brands over and over and over. And I think that it led to a place where kids loved the gym that they were at, whether it was a small gym, a medium gym, or a large gym. Right. And they felt like, you know, they were not, their gym, nobody knew who they were. Nobody knew their logo. Nobody could pronounce their gym's name or anything like that. And we got to the place where I think that groups had really started helping us. And so I'd say now social media is helping, and that like you guys, along with other people, are giving us a lot of social media exposure. But I also think that we have really been able to link up with other gyms. And we started our small gym cheer association page, and we have now a community and a forum where coaches can talk to each other about, you know, choreographers and vendors and what's going well. So social media in the long run has been really, really great for us, especially the last 9 months. But, you know, it was hard about a year ago.
Yeah, I could definitely see, like, social media is such a kind of big thing, and getting your arms around it and really feeling out, like, how do we exist in this space? Like, what ways is it useful for us? Like, how can we promote ourselves in a way that's, like, authentic and you know, good for the sport and everything? So, yeah, I think it's been really kind of fun to see how social media has impacted the sport. And I'm so kind of inspired about where it's going.
And cheerleading is such a new sport. I mean, still compared to other sports. Yeah. Exactly. And I think that in the past few years, it has been great to see like the D2 Summit come around and all of these different opportunities. And I think as the sport grows, it's just going to open more doors for small gyms, large gyms, medium gyms, and continue trying to uplift the athletes and the coaches and the experience, because in the end, you know, we're all here for the same reason. So I think
I couldn't agree more with you guys. I think that you hit the nail on the head, which is people are figuring out how to, and like you guys said, I talked to you guys in person and I said, we want to see more small gyms. And you guys said, tell the small gyms to send us stuff.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
It's that simple. Yeah. It's that simple. And it's cool. Every kid wants to see their gym on Instagram. Every kid wants to see their, you know, coaches being, you know, getting some exposure. So it's pretty cool. And I think what y'all are doing is pretty cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You know, that's honestly one of the most exciting kind of things for me, at least in my shoes. What I've loved is like when there is an opportunity to kind of shine a light on maybe an outstanding athlete or a program or whatever, and just watching that program respond to getting that acknowledgement, it like honestly is one of the best feelings. Like,
it
like
really
it just,
is,
it makes me feel good that matters to them. And it's just kind of like, this has been such an important part of my life, and to kind of share that connectedness across the board and like kind of help each other and lift each other up is like, it's so fulfilling. And I'm just really excited because I think there's just such huge things ahead.
Right. And the more connections we make with gym owners and coaches of small gyms it's rewarding for us, you know, to be able to talk about it. And I think even having this conversation with you and kind of opening up Small Gym September, I think is going to be a big eye opener for people, so they understand and know, you know, like we want you, we want to talk about you.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're really excited that you were able to talk to us today.
I could not agree more. And you know, kind of going back to social media for just 2 seconds. What we realized was that there was like no network amongst the small gymmers. And so we were so just sitting on our own islands for so long that we weren't even friends with each other at competitions all the time. And now that has totally changed. Like the Dallas-Fort Worth area gyms are all getting together and they're having, you know, they're just communicating and talking. And same up here in Tulsa and lots of different regions. But what a great message to send to our kids, which is go to the gym that is the best gym for you, for whatever atmosphere you're looking for, whatever coaches, and you can still be friends with every kid from every gym around you, and your coaches are going to act accordingly and respectfully and professionally with each other. And I mean, it's just such a great example to set for kids.
Oh, for sure. That kind of stuff starts at the top. So it's really exciting that people are kind of embracing that community.
And the networking, like you were talking about, is so huge. I mean, as business owners, you know, small gyms talking to each other and kind of helping each other out, and even small gyms connecting with large gyms, you know, because I'm sure that there's so much to learn on both ends there. So I know it's kind of an interesting kind of atmosphere, but there's so much opportunity, I think, that's untapped there, and networking with gyms rather than competing against each other.
Right. And I think, like,
I agree.
At the end of the day, it's like the same thing applies to like any team. You accomplish more together.
Exactly.
You know, so it's really kind of cool to see how, you know, the sport continues to grow, and the more collaborative we are, like. I say it every year, but you know, the sort of product that people put on the mat every single year, I am like, okay, that's it. They've topped out. Like this is the most innovative we will ever be. We're gonna remember this for the rest of history. And then the next year they come out and it's like mind blowing. So it's just so fun, and I think that's just gonna continue to be exponentially.
And it's gonna be fun to watch the sport of cheerleading grow. You know, with the small gyms, with the large gyms, relationships, networking, and just. Yeah, like you said, stronger together. So I'm excited to see this season, because I think a lot has started to come out, and people have really started to connect.
And I think at the end of the day, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying me too, and you know, I was telling you guys in Dallas, there are so many small gyms that have actually jumped into large gym classification. There are also a ton of small gyms that people have never put their eyes on, but when they do, it is shocking, because there is some talent, and it's you know, and so I think it's going to be an exciting season, because I think everybody's going to say, okay, look at us now. But you know, there's some really great coaching and choreography and teams out there to watch this year. It's going to be an exciting one.
Yeah, for sure. And I think my most favorite thing about kind of small gyms, and you know, just kind of alluded to this earlier, but you know, it's like at the end of the day, like you're going to be a cheerleader for, you know, this part of your life, this small little part, and the rest of the time you're going to be a human. And I think cheer gives people like such good life skills and work ethic and everything else. And you know, these small gyms are where, you know, you're growing such responsible, wonderful individuals that are going to become, you know, giving great adults. So I just love everything y'all are doing.
Agreed.
Good stuff.
Well, I appreciate it. It hasn't always been easy, but it's been really fun. Angela Patton and Tabby McAllister are also really super involved in this effort. And, you know, again, I applaud you guys for jumping out there with Small Gym September. And I appreciate what you guys are doing. This is just really, really cool. And I think that it's about time that Small Gym has gotten a little bit more credit than we've been given. So we appreciate y'all.
Well, we are here to give it to you. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we cannot wait to see y'all on the mat this year. We will definitely keep a very close eye out for Lux, and we will come say hi. If you see us, come say hi. And be sure to spread the word with all of your small gym friends.
Yes,
that we
absolutely.
are looking for stories and everything.
All September, and then all season.
Yeah, all season. Like
long.
September is all small gyms, but all season long. We really want to be very cognizant about shining that light more.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Aww.
That was so awesome.
That's great. She's lovely.
I know. That was really. I think it's.
I think Megan almost cried.
I'm
not gonna lie. Megan looked over at me and she was talking about,
and
I just love what you guys are doing. I was like, oh man.
Well,
Megan's
you know
about
what really
to cry.
got me? What really got me is what she said about Worlds. Like, you're with these kids and you dedicate so much of your time, effort, energy, and to not only coaching the skills and everything else, but like you truly invest in these kids.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like character values, development,
absolutely.
everything
and then
that carries through your life.
To know that they're like to see this kind of thing to fruition and like at Worlds, like that's really all you could ask for. And so it's just exciting for them, and it's really funny. I think as a former cheerleader, in some ways you appreciate those moments more than you do when you're in them.
Right.
So it's just really fun because I know how those kids are going to feel when they look back at it. And
right.
But sorry, just really
That's
touched
okay.
my
I
little
mean,
heartstrings.
it's exciting. I mean, 15 years ago is when kind of small gym division started.
Right.
Spirit Celebration competitions kind of kicked that off, and then USASF picked it up and sanctioned it. And then the past few years, like we were saying, there's been like a real big light put on that.
Right.
With the D2 Summit.
Well, especially with the extra small divisions coming out, I think it shined a huge light on the those small gyms with all the talent and those teams, and it's really cool to see. Yeah,
and it's really funny to think about. The D2 Summit started in 2016, so it's still so
super
new.
Fresh. Yes.
It's so new, and
it's huge. I mean, it just keeps growing.
I
mean, all of the talented teams, like they just keep showing up.
Yep.
It's amazing.
And one thing that I think is kind of fun, and I don't know if y'all feel this way, but I do feel like as smaller gyms, sometimes when you watch them perform, I feel like they're almost like we have to take a risk to stand out. So sometimes like the things that they do are really innovative, right? Like choreography wise, because they're like, we want to push the boundaries, we want to try something new. So I think it's always really fun to kind of see the creativity that comes out of a lot of small gyms.
For sure.
But yeah, so that was so much fun, and like we said, reach out, DM us, email us.
We can't wait to have more guests on. We would love to get more interviews.
If you want to be a guest, let us know.
Small gyms.
And you know what? This is shifting gears just a little bit, but not really. There's some fun stuff to talk about.
Baby gears.
Yeah, baby gears. There's some fun stuff to talk about, particularly for lower levels, and it's open to anybody, small gym, large gym, all-star, rec cheerleader. Varsity TV is doing this really cool thing. It's called Level Legacy, and it's a skills challenge. And so basically every Monday, these new standing and running tumbling passes will be posted, and you have until the following Sunday to submit a video of you doing those.
Oh, cool.
And then a panel of judges kind of reviews all the videos, and then you will be ranked and in levels 1 through 4. And the weekly winners get this really adorable, sparkly backpack from Varsity All-Star Fashion.
Fancy.
So cute.
I love it.
And then the grand prize winners, this is kind of awesome. You get invited to go to Battle in the Arena and Exhibition a Tumbling Pass.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
And so for people,
Battle in the Arena is
awesome.
Know.
So for people who aren't familiar with Battle in the Arena, it was new last year. Basically, it's the night before NCA, and they kind of reveal the arena. It's the first time people can see it.
It's
and it's a competition where these kids kind of compete, tumbling passes. The world levels.
They had like Swarovski trophies.
Oh, yeah.
It was really fancy.
It was,
and they had a junior male and female winner, and then a senior level male and female winner. But all of the tumbling was just like insane.
Insane.
It was so cool.
The really fun part is like that arena was packed.
Yeah, there were
full
so many
of
people showed up.
Yeah, and so I just love this. This opens up an opportunity for those lower level tumbling skills and those kids in those levels
to be in the arena.
Right, to be in the arena, and then also it like encourages them to try a pass they maybe not have before and like hone their skills and everything else. So it's really fun. It's incentivized and. Anyways, it's
incentivized.
You know, sometimes you just like I feel like I might have tried a little bit harder to get my tuck faster if there was like a
competition.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah.
If there was a backpack.
Yeah, it's like backpack, fine.
Only sparkle
going
backpacks. Okay.
Right.
No, but it's just a really fun way, and it's kind of low pressure, but So, anyways, it's open to Varsity TV subscribers, and if you subscribe to FloCheer, you also get access to Varsity TV. So,
go enter the contest.
I know you have to do it. Maybe I'll like give level 1 a go. No, I won't. I can't.
No, we talked about back bins last year.
Try that back.
I know.
Sure.
No, I think I would. I would
So
definitely.
they have like a level 0.5.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Perfect my handstand forward roll.
Right.
Get it.
But yeah, so super fun, and it's on Varsity TV right now.
Nice.
And then,
super cool.
Yeah, and then another little fun nugget from is
I love fun nuggets.
Yeah,
what is the chicken nugget?
There is this is one of my favorite series that Varsity TV does. It's called Going for Gold.
Oh, I love that.
And they follow the U.S. national team, and so they've done it where it's like all girl, co-ed, and this year's all girl. So it's season 3, and it follows the team through tryouts, training, and the actual competition.
All of it.
Yeah, and I want to say episode 2 drops today, I think.
Yeah.
So,
you're right.
you need to watch those. Those are some of the best documentaries that they do.
Honestly, I remember watching the first episode, and I'm not going to give anything away, but like the opening scene is like a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Like it's just so, it just makes you so patriotic. It
Yeah.
makes you feel so patriotic. I love it.
It's really cool. If you don't follow the U.S.
Flags
national
waving in
teams,
slow
like
motion.
you should check this out because
Yeah.
it's really fun. It's like they have 9 days to kind of put together a whole routine, and it's some of truly the best cheerleaders from across the nation, and it's gonna just continue to grow, and it's just such a cool look at our sport and like the most elite, mind-blowing skills. Like every time I watch them, I'm like, they're machines.
Right.
They're so good. They're so good.
Yeah. And if you haven't seen the other series,
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
season
go
1,
back in
season
time.
2.
Watch
Go
the
watch all
first
of
2
them.
seasons. They're so good.
Yeah, we've got co-ed and all girl.
Yeah, so anyways, those are fun things. Get a little sleepover action happening, or team bonding. Oh, that's a good one.
That's
team
a
bonding.
really good one. I like it.
You know who else has got good ones? What you got for us today,
Yeah.
Linz?
Oh gosh, I have so many fun nuggets that's about to happen right now.
Yes.
All right, so first I'm gonna do my segment. It's called @Lindsey, and I'm always on social media, so I always find the funniest things that make me giggle or smile. So I have 2 great ones for you guys today. I'm sure everyone has seen this Navarro cheerleader, Ladarius Marshall. He is just having the time of his life on the sidelines.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
And
yes.
it's amazing. And he's just dancing to the
wow.
band song, or like the fight song, but he's like, doing his own thing. And it's so, so funny. And this went like, people
Viral
call it
doesn't
like,
cover
it didn't
it.
go viral on like cheer Twitter. It went viral on like local Twitter.
Yeah. Wasn't it on talk shows
So
too?
it was on the Ellen show. Like they played this video on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and it has gotten like beyond millions.
Oh, yeah,
of
and then
views
my favorite is that
everywhere.
Gabrielle Union shared it.
And
That's
Gabrielle
hilarious.
Union shared it, and
don't
as
think
everyone
my-
knows, she's from Bring It On, and so she shared it and was
man.
like, "This is so me," and I was just like,
I don't think my neck
"Oh my
could
gosh, worlds
support such
colliding!"
moves.
I know.
don't
It
know
was
if I
really
could.
fun. I thought that was kind of funny that
It was so much fun.
that Gabrielle Union acknowledges that.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Like none of those actors will ever not be associated with Bring It On.
Right. Exactly.
But,
It's so exciting. Yeah, and then like Leah Michelle on the Ellen show was like, I want to hang out with that guy. And I was like, I do
So
too.
Crazy.
So
crazy.
that was my first one. And then let's see. My next one, I gotta find it. Here we go. So
rolling.
yesterday, this is
yeah.
great. Yesterday was Beyonce's birthday. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, it was Bay Day, B Day,
cute.
whatever.
Bay Day.
And
Gosh, I want a hashtag.
so
My
we threw it
birthday.
back to this video of our friend Santwon.
Oh my gosh.
Literally doing Beyonce's single ladies dance in the arena, doing the most.
Oh my gosh, he would be so excited to hear me say that.
Doing the whole dance in the middle of the arena and just absolutely slaying in his red shoes.
Oh my goodness.
And he literally can do the choreography
I wish we could see the angle with this where you could see, because they play the music video footage on the big screens, and he is like perfectly in sync with the music video. He is so funny, and he's one of my favorite people.
Who better to talk about on Beyonce's birthday than Santwon?
Oh, Santwon is
he's just
truly
hilarious. He's just
Bayday
such a funny
perfection.
person.
He is.
But so those are my two.
That's so great.
Yeah.
So many boys with moves.
I know.
I know. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize it was like two people just like dancing better than I could ever dance in my life.
I know. So
inspiration. Thank
you.
But yeah, you know what I want to chat about? Let's dive right on in to Top Gun.
Okay, but before we dive in, I have to do an outfit change.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Before we dive in, hold on.
Oh.
Because I can't properly talk about Top Gun until I
Oh my gosh, for those of y'all listening,
properly
she just put on a Lady Jags tank top.
This is my Lady Jags tank top.
It's very
I'm
cute.
officially a member of Top Gun Lady Jags.
That is
so. Shout out to Greg and Adrian for giving me this tank top.
I am really jealous. Well,
it was the most exciting moment of my life. You guys have no idea.
Why did I not receive some sort of TGLC something?
Because I forgot. Ooh. I was too busy fangirling. I'm sorry.
Lindsey, I forgot.
Hey, you have to take the flight to get the shirt.
Nobody on this podcast has
Megan can't form sentences right now.
Emotional fan type of love for a team besides me and TGLC.
Yeah, but that's because I wasn't on the podcast last season, so I couldn't do it with Lady Jack.
Regardless,
well, I'll see what I can do.
We'll send them your mailing address.
Listen, I don't know what I need to do to receive a tank top.
You have to fly to Miami.
Pay for it.
I'll pay.
The pro shop.
They probably do have merch.
Do you have a pro shop online? I'll buy it. I really want one.
You guys, you heard it here first.
And the second time Megan cries on the podcast today is about a tank top from Top Gun.
Okay, so now that I'm properly outfitted,
I'll let go of my jealousy and just listen.
Now that I'm properly outfitted, I can talk about Top Gun. So I wrote down, because I had so many thoughts because it was such an amazing trip, and I just I loved every single hot, sweaty second of being there. It's very hot in that gym, just so everyone knows. There's no air conditioning. But I loved it so much, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many thoughts that I have in my head, so I wrote them down.
Oh, good.
So I wrote down my key takeaways. So first of all, the Miami Heat is no joke.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that is number one.
God, that's why they're so good. It's like they're
altitude
training,
but the reason that they're so
they get into competition, they're like, who cares? Air condition.
They're so they're used to hitting all these insane stunts with slippery legs. It's that's why they're so good.
Yeah,
it makes
it's
so much sense.
Training tip.
We've got there. We're like, oh, okay, now I get it.
Okay.
Okay, so my next key takeaway, and this is huge. This is really important. Every single team, Worlds team, level 1 team, every single team there is doing something that you guys have never seen before. And that's all I'm gonna say.
What do you mean, Lindsey?
I know. They're inventing things.
What does this mean?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just saying that every team is doing something you've never seen before.
Huh.
Yeah.
So mind-boggling.
Marinate on that one.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what this means.
It's really, really exciting.
I'll also pay for Lindsey's secrets. So.
Yeah, no, I literally we sat in all the practices, and every time I saw something new, my jaw just dropped. I was
trampolines are illegal still, right?
Yeah, no trampolines.
Cool.
No trampolines.
Thinking through
and
options
I don't think
here.
they're doing no trampolines, no props yet, but definitely other exciting stuff.
Gosh. Okay, I am excited.
Okay, my next thing. This is about your favorite team.
Oh man.
Okay, so and this is all I'm gonna say. TGLC, we got a little glimpse of their routine, and they set their routine this year, and by saying no mercy, and they mean it. They mean it. Like,
I'm scared.
Watching that, it honestly, like, when they said, it scared me a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, what are they about to do? And then we saw what they did, and we were just like,
I'm excited.
So
I don't like this final takeaway.
I do.
Why?
I don't know.
I do.
I'm getting everyone ready.
Like,
I'm
feeling
hyped.
very anxious.
I thought about
this
these for a long time. I was like, okay, what's like the best things to say about each team? Okay.
I think I have many heart palpitations because I'm so excited.
It's gonna be good.
I think people think that I'm being sarcastic, but truly, like,
no, she's not joking.
Put on a show.
Yes,
I am obsessed with
They're gonna
them.
put on even more of a show this year.
No
I
mercy.
Promise.
Oh my God.
I promise you guys. Okay,
Where's my No Mercy tank top? That's what I
don't think they made it yet. Okay,
Patience,
my
Megan.
next takeaway has to do with my favorite team. I am more in love with Top Gun Lady Jags than I was before. It was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Was like the happiest day of my life because I got to spend like all day with them. Like we went to lunch and we ate empanadas together, and then I went to their practice and I literally just stood there like a huge fan.
Lindsey might be beating me.
She's also scaring me.
Best day of her life.
It was awesome.
No,
it was
just
so much fun,
joking.
and the girls are so talented. Like their stunting ability this year is like through the roof compared to what it was last year. Like I'm way too early. Way too early. World's prediction. They might go back to back. They have potential to go back to back.
She just put that
you
out
heard
there.
it here first, guys.
She just put that out there.
I did.
Guys, oh my gosh. When is it? December? When do we start seeing
Wait, I have three more.
What is this
Okay.
thing?
So my next one is about the new team, Top Gun SY5.
Yes, I've been so excited.
They are. I don't know if I've had so much fun like watching people practice before. They are so much fun. They're dancing. They're just, they're talented, but they also had so much energy that it was like it literally. The gym has 3 different mats, and their energy like radiated across the entire gym. It was so cool to watch.
That is like foundational
to success.
It's
such a new team, and I have to give props to Adrian. He's one of the coaches because I think he's really like instilling that in them and just like giving them that confidence as a brand new team to like just go out there and do it.
That's awesome.
And they are such good stunters. Like they can stunt their butts off. And it was really cool to watch like a brand new team look that good so early in the season. So that's my takeaway about SY5.
I say it all the time, but like if you are like bonded and a team, like that is the number one thing that will kind of take you to the next level. So that's exciting to see that their chemistry is already that good.
Exactly. Yep. And then the other new team that Top Gun has is their junior co-ed team.
Oh yeah.
And I
saw that clip
there was
on
like
Twitter.
a little clip. Yeah, they are just so good. Like they're such a good junior co-ed team. They're going to be really, really talented. Their tumbling is already unreal.
The thing that
their
cracks
performance
me up,
ability is off the charts already.
Yeah.
Like they're just so good.
the thing that cracked me up is like the caption that we put, okay, TGJC. So many people were like, wow, they're young this year because they thought it was like TGLC.
Yeah, actually,
that's what they call them.
Thought the same thing at first. I was like,
they call them TGJC.
Yeah.
So that was like really fun. And then my very last one is about the other world champions, 005. I have no words for them.
Lindsay's note here, no words.
That's
stacked. That's the note in the doc here.
Literally, no words. Stacked. This team is going to be incredible, and that's literally all I have to say. Like it's just.
But
that's about it.
Here's the good news is I always feel like whenever we see somebody come out and like be next level good, that's generally indicative of the entire division.
Agreed.
Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I just want it to be December already so we can start seeing some of this magic on the mat.
It's a lot of hype here,
when
but I
can you
believe it.
reveal the secrets that you know?
I'm not revealing the secrets until they reveal the secrets.
Okay.
So they'll give us the go ahead and we'll reveal them together because we have a lot of great stuff. So
yeah, I know that y'all have a lot of videos that you are waiting to post.
We're gonna wait. And when the time is right, we will Show them to the world.
That is awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be really good stuff. I am a huge fan.
It's a lot of hype. I'm pretty excited.
I know.
But I believe
And
hype.
here's the thing.
I don't think Lindsey would buy.
Lindsey wouldn't.
Lindsey knows.
Lindsey would not overhype something.
I really wouldn't.
Like she would,
You
if they
guys
were
know
good,
me.
like she would have been like,
I'd
it
been
was
like,
really
it was
good.
awesome.
They had solid skills. Like she would have been very complimentary, but like not
like this.
Yeah.
She's excited.
See, you get me,
losing her
Megan.
mind.
You get
yes,
me.
I do. For sure. Well, you know, as we head into the final minutes of the show, it is time for my favorite part. Who won the week? Yay!
Who
so
won the week? We need a theme song
I know,
for that.
we really do. We need like a little intro. So every week we kind of find 2 fun videos, just something fun of people either doing something really cool or doing something really nice or awesome, whatever, right? And we say, and we put it up. I nominate 2 people, and then we put it to you to vote.
Yes.
So the 2 nominees this week, Seth Rosenhagen, he is actually on TGLC, does a standing full.
Whoa.
In a football uniform.
In a football uniform.
Do you know
Shoulder
how
pads.
heavy those pads are?
Cleats.
Like, that's insane.
Oh.
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah,
And he takes one step after.
Does he really have
takes
his
like
cleats on?
barely
Yeah.
a step after.
Oh, wow. Now that.
Those are cleats, right?
That
Or-
is
can't
so
tell.
impressive. And also shout out to the girl that's
Yeah.
also doing a standing
Yes,
pole.
girl.
Yeah, lady.
That's awesome.
I know. So I just love that. And, you know,
I could watch this a million times.
find.
right? These are one of
a
those
good
things
one.
that, like, you know, local Twitter's like, what?
Yeah. They're like, oh my God, a football player.
Yeah.
that's
So,
cool.
anyways, that was really fun. And, like, shout out to you for being able to do a standing
Yeah.
full and all that.
Awesome.
Super impressive. And then this other thing, I actually stumbled across this clip somewhere on Twitter, but I found the original video. So Jaden is on Cheer Athletics Panthers, and she does these fun little vlogs behind the scenes. And there's this one clip that's really cute.
Is this it?
Yes, this is it. So she's going around asking people to do needles, and she went to find the best jumper on the team. Lainey.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Oh my gosh,
That's
girl.
insane.
Whoa.
Insane. And then that's their coach. John is actually
Wait a second. I've seen his
I
jump.
know. John
Hold on.
he is a ham because
That
his
is
jokes are actually incredible.
hilarious.
She clapped her feet above her head.
I know.
Basically. Oh wow, that is pretty funny. though.
John is one of my
That's
favorite
awesome.
people. That made me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
But if you can go on YouTube and actually listen to that, because the voiceover that she does is equally wonderful, because as soon as she sees Lainey's jump, she goes, "Oh, slow-mo," and then like cuts away to her slow-moing it. It's like she's very
so
funny.
funny.
So anyways, it was very well done. It's a very fun vlog, and I think it's just really fun to see, like, that's the stuff that people
Good
do at
find.
practice.
Yeah.
Good find.
Yeah,
Great
I had to go
stuff.
digging for these. So
stuff,
anyways,
Meg.
2 awesome nominees, but it's up to y'all to decide who won the week. So it's up for Seth or Jaden, Lainey, and John. So best of luck.
Very cool.
Well, what a action-packed show.
Yeah,
that
that's
was a
pretty
lot.
much it.
That's a
And we
lot.
didn't have any Ask FloCheer questions.
I know.
No, make sure you guys send those
Guys,
in.
Yeah, if you have questions, you need advice, let us know.
I know. And it could be cheer-related, life-related, like whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Like, we're just
Absolutely.
having fun
Yeah,
here.
just here to give you advice.
So, yeah, DM us if you're a small gym. DM us if you want us to give you advice. DM us if you want to win the week. Like,
DM us if you just want to chat.
Whatever.
or if you want to send me a TGLC tank top. Like, whatever.
So much
You're never
shade.
never gonna live it down, am I?
I know. You got
I'll
one,
just be over here in my
like a real friend would have gotten one for
Megan
me.
is so
one
hurt.
job.
She's so hurt.
I'm sorry, I was too
You
overwhelmed.
can have my glasses.
There
Hater
you go.
blockers.
Yep. Well, guys, it's been a good time, but I think it's time for us to go now. So, yeah. We'll see you next week.